I guess in Joy Behar's world, singing for the president is like burning the flag. Meanwhile, Joy shows her love for America by complaining about it professionally.
Right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing.
You would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now.
Oh my God. You won't believe what's happening with Joy Behar right now. The longtime View co-host has always been known for her sharp tongue, but this time she might have bitten off more than she can chew. The drama is absolutely explosive, darlings. It all started when she decided to take a swipe at America's sweetheart, Carrie Underwood. Can you believe the audacity? She went after Carrie's performance at Donald Trump's inauguration, and honey, she didn't just criticize, she made some claims that were apparently completely false about Carrie's political leanings. But here's where it gets absolutely juicy. Carrie Underwood, who usually stays above the fray, has had enough. She's hitting back with a defamation lawsuit against Joy and The View that's sending shockwaves through Hollywood. And just when you thought this couldn't get any more scandalous, hold on to your seats, the FBI has reportedly gotten involved. Sources are saying there's actually an arrest warrant out for Joy Behar. But the real tea? Nobody can find her. Some insiders are whispering that she's fled the country to escape what could be the biggest crisis of her entire career. How did a simple comment on The View turn into an international manhunt? Let me spill all the piping hot details. Now let's talk about sweet Carrie Underwood, who's always been the picture of grace under pressure. She's famously kept her politics private, focusing on what she does best, making beautiful music. When she performed America the Beautiful at Donald Trump's inauguration, she thought she was simply honoring her country. And honestly, wasn't it just gorgeous? But darlings, you know how Hollywood... can be, they turned on her faster than last season's fashion. The critics came for her with their claws out, calling her everything from a sellout to a Trump sympathizer. Some even tried to start a cancel campaign. Can you imagine the nerve? But our girl Carrie wasn't about to let them push her around. She stood her ground and made it crystal clear. She was there as an artist, period. But did that stop the attacks? Oh, honey, not even close. And leading this virtual witch hunt was none other than Joy Behar, using The View as her personal platform to absolutely tear into Carrie. Joy didn't just criticize, she went for the jugular, painting Carrie as some sort of Trump cheerleader and, if you can believe it, even questioned her patriotism. The audacity of it all. According to Joy Behar, and trust me, you're going to want to sit down for this, Carrie's performance wasn't just a performance. Oh no, she claimed it was sending some sort of dangerous message, aligning her with Donald Trump. But here's where Joy really stepped in it, darlings. She didn't just share her opinion, she allegedly crossed that fine line into defamation territory. The tea is scalding hot on this one. Joy apparently claimed that Carrie's performance was politically...
On The View, Joy Behar accused Carrie Underwood of not loving America because she's performing at President Trump's inauguration.
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
Motivated and, wait for it, suggested she had secret connections to Trump's team. Can you even? Well, Carrie wasn't about to let that slide, and honestly, who can blame her? She's taking legal action, and legal experts are saying her case is stronger than a double shot of espresso. Here's the thing about defamation laws, sweeties. They protect people from false statements that cause real damage. And if Carrie can prove Joy was spreading misinformation, oh honey, it's going to be a payday. But this isn't just about the money. Carrie wants to set the record straight, and I am living for it. And let's not forget, The View is no stranger to legal drama. Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Hostin have both had to backtrack faster than a cat on a hot tin roof after legal threats. But this time, this is different. Carrie Underwood means business, and Joy Behar might have finally picked the wrong fight. And trust me, dolls, this is just the beginning of this delicious drama. Now let me spill some seriously shocking tea about why this isn't just your average celebrity feud. According to my sources, and these are good sources, darlings, Joy's comments might have actually violated broadcasting laws. Can you believe? In the US, when you're on national television, you can't just say whatever pops into your head. There are rules, honey. Rules. When defamation starts mixing with media ethics violations, that's when things get really spicy. The FCC gets involved, and if there's any hint of intentional
The fact that you're the type of person that would actually hate somebody because of who they voted for shows me exactly who you are. I don't want to know you anyway, and I don't want to be friends with you either. So the feeling is very mutual. And it's not because of who you voted for, it's because of how you carry yourself.
Now, we all know Joy Behar. She's been stirring the pot on The View for decades, making headlines with her hot takes on everything under the sun. But an FBI investigation? That's a whole new level of scandal. While the details are still emerging, and trust me, I'm getting updates by the minute, some legal analysts are suggesting that Joy's comments about Carrie weren't just shady. They might have been knowingly false. If federal investigators find any evidence of malicious intent or a pattern of spreading misinformation, Joy could be facing consequences that go way beyond a simple lawsuit. And here's the gag. Joy Behar has gone completely ghost. Sources are saying she might have actually fled the country to avoid facing the music. Can you even imagine? Hold on to your pearls because this is where it gets truly wild. The latest word on the street is that Joy Behar has literally vanished into thin air. Multiple insiders are spilling that she's left the U.S. right in the middle of this growing legal storm. Now, some are trying to play it cool, saying she's just on vacation. But honey, let's be real. The timing, it's shadier than a palm tree.
I'll say this. What Joy is up to is nothing more than selfish personal publicity gain right now. She wants to attach her name to Carrie Underwood's name so that she maintains relevance because they know the ship is sinking.
Shadier than a palm tree on Miami Beach. When someone as high profile as Joy suddenly disappears right as the FBI gets involved and a lawsuit is heating up, that's not a coincidence, that's a headline. And the silence? Oh, the silence is deafening. No statements, no appearances on The View, nothing. It's so unlike Joy to keep quiet about anything. This woman usually has an opinion on what color the sky should be. Her co-hosts on The View are scrambling like it's sample sale day at Barney's, trying everything possible to get her back. Whoopi Goldberg, Sunny Hostin, and Sarah Haynes are left trying to hold the show together. But darling, it's like trying to sail a ship with a missing captain. Social media is absolutely exploding with theories. Is Joy really on the run from the law, or is she just hiding out until this storm blows over? Now, let me tell you what's really going on behind those ABC curtains, because it is a mess with a capital M. Network executives are in full crisis mode, and sources say they are not just unhappy, they are fuming. With the public backlash growing faster than weeds in a garden and the FBI sniffing around, ABC is having some very serious conversations about Joy's future on The View. Here's the real tea.
She wants us to believe that Carrie Underwood, who won American Idol by American votes, who had an album and tour called All American Girl, who actually has spent more time on USO tours serving and helping and donating money to our nation's finest, our military, their families, and our veterans, is about to perform America the Beautiful at the historic event of the inauguration of the President of the United States of America, and that she's un-American for doing so.
I mean,
it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
This might finally be the straw that breaks the camel's designer-clad back. Joy has always been controversial, darling. She's had more feuds than a Real Housewives reunion and has been accused of spreading misinformation before. But this situation? It's bigger than a bad hair day. If this lawsuit moves forward and the FBI finds any dirt, ABC could be facing consequences that would make a cancellation look like a paper cut. Behind the scenes, executives are caught between a rock and a hard place. If they keep Joy, they risk looking like they're defending someone facing serious charges. If they fire her, well, loyal viewers might revolt faster than teenagers at a phone ban. According to my very reliable insiders, Joy isn't exactly on ABC's Christmas card list right now. Some are whispering that the network has been looking for a reason to show her the door, and this lawsuit might be the perfect excuse. Even Whoopi Goldberg, who's been working overtime to keep this situation from exploding like a shaken champagne bottle, might not be able to save Joy this time. So, the million-dollar questions remain. Will Joy Behar be forced to hand in her resignation? And more importantly, where in the world is she hiding? The drama continues to unfold, and honey, I'll be here to spill every last drop of tea.